They came to us and said, look, they want to do this radio spot that kind of tells the people out there that this brand that they love and know and kind of is on everyone's fridge is about to change. And they also were quite aware that, you know, the service levels and that were pretty crap and that people had kind of lost faith in the business. And so they just wanted a radio spot, one radio spot, to tell people all of that stuff. 30 seconds, quite an ask. So Brett and I kind of sat together and said, you know, what if we don't do what the client says, you know? What if we don't do a radio spot? What if we actually fire the logo, because the logo had to change anyway? And what if we make him the fall guy, the bad guy that's this guy in the logo, the fat old chef, as we said, only really smiled once when they were drawing the logo, and that was that he was actually quite a nasty piece of work. And made him the guy whose fault it was, and fire the logo and do a whole teaser campaign around, you know, him being fired, and allow that as the platform to launch the new logo later on.
I think they were really open to sort of whatever sort of creative solution we could come up with. And I think they enjoyed the inherent fun in the campaign, and I think they were happy to have a smile at themselves, you know. Especially if it would help sort of grow the new brand identity and get across the new personality that we were trying to bring out in this delivery.
We put the bulk of the money, which wasn't a lot, into production. So the idea was to seed this thing virally, and Mr. D has an amazing footprint. They've got, I think it was over 500,000 people on their database. So really there you've got an audience. Plus they do deliveries every day. So if you want to distribute any kind of information, why not pop something in people's post boxes, add a flyer to their receipt, print something on the receipt. We also briefed their delivery guys to actually have one-on-one conversations, start up that conversation with the customers. So you had word of mouth, you had flyers, you had invoice messaging, and you had traditional sort of mailbox drops as well. All using no extra money, just saying to these guys, put this in the post box. So
yeah, and I think also because there was a creative mechanic used that was engaging and fun and light, we were able to then extend that into a PR campaign where we could engage with radio, we could engage with bloggers, but in a completely free, paid for, not a paid for space at all. And I think instead of us as the PR people having a standard press release outlining there are new owners that are taking over Mr. Delivery, we actually got to use a fantastic creative team and create something a lot more powerful that wasn't going to just be something standard either from a creative side, which would have been a radio spot, and standard from a PR side with just a press release, combining the two, integrating it, and actually almost personifying what Mr. Delivery was, made it quite engaging for consumers out there and created a completely different message and something that people could laugh about.